Right, quick before I go to bed, I've got to show you a new project. This has been a collaborative project with Sandra, Nicholas, and Axel. I haven't glued this together yet, but this is the mini book model in a multicolored print. I don't really like how the aqueduct turned out because there's some bleed through of the color to the top. So I'll change that back to the solid color, and then I'm going to outline the headlight like I did the aqueduct. Of course, I haven't glued it together yet, but you can get an idea of what it looks like. There are some obvious layer lines because that's just how 3D printing works. But I did change how I print these, so in the future I can do variable layer lines, and that will reduce that a little bit. But the book is not the only one that I have. I also have a Milan. This one was printed with a variable layer height. This is printed in PETG. The ones for sale will be printed in PLA. But this one has a lot better smoothness to it. Quite a bit of detail on the bottom. This one is printed in 1/10 real life size. The other one I just printed super small to test the color options. But that's not all. I also have the Snook. This is also out of some junky PETG filament, so it's quite a bit of detail in the front again with the aqueducts, and again some nice detail here on the bottom. This was the first one I printed before I learned about the variable layer height feature. And then I also have an Alpha. This I think is technically a W9S. And this is also out of some junk filament. In fact, you can see the filament kind of pulled up in the back here. But this was again done with variable layer height, so it gets a much smoother finish to it. And again, the detail on the bottom. At least one of these models was made into, was it the Snook, I think, was made into a piggy bank. And I think I had that option also with the Bilk. I have to look again at the things that were set up. But I have the capacity to do multi-layer print. I'll have black, red, white, blue, green, orange, and yellow as options for filament. And again, I'm going to take out the detail on the aqueduct because I don't like how that turned out. But top and bottom can be a different color. I'll make the visor gray so that stands out, and any air intakes I'll make black so that that detail stands out. And they'll be available in some different sizes on my website once I get those up sometime later this weekend after I can take some photos. And yeah, keep an eye out for that this weekend. These will be part of the holiday collection on my website. I'll work on some other things, for instance, some keychains that I'd like to make of Velomobiles. If you have some other gift type ideas, the little tiny one would work as an ornament if figured out a way to put a hook on it. Yeah, if you have ideas, let me know.